Thank you. Very warm welcome again. We're Maruti Suzuki, and as we all know, we are representing the Magnum Retail case study. I'll just recap through the business challenges which we had identified for Magnum Retail. We said that there's a challenging business environment as there is cost pressure, there's competition, there's a lack of liquidity. Then we need to manage growth, both organic as well as inorganic. We'll be focusing on, delivering exemplary customer service, because that is going to help us retain our customers. Then improving our operational efficiency through our supply chain and adhering to the regulatory compliance. And then the transition from these business challenges to the IT goals, we'll be delivering high availability solutions, enabling integration of various, since we have had inorganic growth, so we need to integrate all those systems. We'll be providing innovative IT solutions which will deliver business growth, compliance to the IT Act, and last but not the least, the one question we always have, optimize IT cost, but still deliver more. So to do this, we thought of these three main innovation areas. Our innovation areas, as a retail organization, we need to focus on the customer, the supply chain, and to support this, the IT has to be ready. It has to be future ready. So on the customer side, we want to analyze the point of sale information through big data, the single view of customer across different formats. The hypermart guy, we can target him through our departmental store data, cross-selling through target marketing, market basket analysis to improve store layout. This is a major challenge. A person who walks into a retail store, he looks at a certain shelf. Now he's looking for a next thing. The moment there's a history to it, if he goes for X, he'll also buy Y. Why not place that Y close to that place? So a marketing team can, benefit from that. Supply chain agility, connecting our stores, data centers, warehouses, vendors through Microsoft Link. We want to track our shipments both from warehouse to the store, from supplier to the warehouse. Smart racks for auto replenishment of inventory using machine to machine. Again, this is something which we can really leverage. Here, a rack is going to send in a signal to the warehouse. My inventory is 50%. It's a fast-moving item. Please replenish it. And there's an order placed. So we want to improve customer. Now, if a customer walks in and he says, I want X thing, and the store guy says, it's not available, sir, let me check with the warehouse guy. The warehouse guy says, yes, it's available. This is my lead time. You can commit this time. The person says, okay, fine, I'm okay with that. I can wait, or I can get it delivered. So IT, future ready. We need to consolidate those data centers and those applications. Moving a point of sale applications and the loyalty applications to the cloud. All our customer facing applications will be moving towards the cloud. We want to deliver IT as a service. Now, if we look at how actually do we deliver it, by using business service management, we've said that we want to deliver IT as a service. We'll be able to enforce standards and controls in IT processes through this. We'll be able to manage our heterogeneous business applications. We'll be creating self-service portals, seamless workflows, and single sign-on. The change management process can also be enforced by using business service management. What are the benefits which we're going to derive out of it? Agile IT to cater to business, ensuring quality of delivery. All our processes are going to follow a standard quality process. Enhance employee productivity, and we'll be able to adhere to the compliance. This is how we actually plan to implement it. The request and support model, the service request management, the change and release management, database network service, and client automation. Then we want to monitor our application infrastructure performance as well. By doing all this, we'll be also applying necessary controls as well as following the compliance. Now, when we look at cloud as a technology, since we want to grow, The scalability for future growth, the tremendous opportunity in cloud, compliance with the IT Act regarding data retention, provide consistent customer experience. Earlier, we have grown, we have different lines of businesses. Now we want to provide, you walk into a hypermarket, you get the same upmarket departmental store treatment. The application is same. So we'll be moving our point of sale applications to the private cloud, move customer loyalty as well as our CRM applications to the private cloud. This is going to make our enterprise future ready for growth. Enhance customer loyalty. It's going to reduce our IT costs. Focus on business will be there by moving towards standard applications. The implementation plan, the standardization of point of sale, loyalty and CRM applications, host them on a private cloud. We want people, we'll be having new stores opening. Plug and play is what we need. Deliver uniform customer experience, enable customer data analytics, and adhere to compliance. Unified communication, again, an opportunity. Now here we have a lot of systems, the traditional systems which are available, but they are available, still people are not able to communicate to each other. So what we want all our stakeholders, the warehouse people, the suppliers, the stores, even our marketing people, they can talk to the supplier and say, this is the kind of product which we're looking for. So what are the benefits which you're going to get? Reduce time to market by collaborative product development. Cost optimization. So all this, while we're doing all this, we'll be improving our operational efficiencies throughout the supply chain. This is how our implementation plan goes about. We want collaboration between supplier and marketing team, communication between warehouse and stores to minimize stockouts, enable the devices like mobiles, tablets, laptops, etc. with Microsoft Link, consolidation of communication infrastructure to reduce cost. Now we look at our data center transformation. This was probably a very critical area. It was really below par. So what we want to do with the data center, it needs to ensure business continuity. We don't want to invest in too many data centers. We want to overcome current data center challenges, the issues like it can catch fire and all. Energy saving as per the regulatory compliance. Since there's a compliance, we need to maintain 10%. We'll probably go for a higher reduction. It's going to save cost. So how do we do it? Consolidate data centers, intelligent and energy efficient data centers, provision of additional capacity for future needs. High availability to ensure business continuity, a benefit. Disaster recovery capability, cost reduction, security, and compliance. How do we want to do it? Consolidation of data center. We'll have a data center at Delhi, a disaster recovery center at Hyderabad, they're in different seismic zones. Implementation of zoning in data centers, energy efficiency, intelligent and energy efficient data center designs, keeping provision for additional capacity for future needs, physical security and control. Again, machine-to-machine communication. Reducing order to delivery and improving fill rates is one of our objectives, eliminating pilferage. Consignment tracking, we'll be doing this between vendor and warehouse and store, we'll be tracking them. Surveillance, we'll be saving losses due to pilferage, improved service ratio and reduction in lost sales, removing human dependency. What's the implementation plan? Real-time information of goods in transit to store staff, use GPS devices and carriers to track consignments, identify delays, schedule violations and pilferage, installation of CCTV cameras in warehouse and stores, reduce pilferage by surveillance, intelligent alert systems for security. If someone is there moving after work hours, we'll know that a human being should not be there in that area, and an alert can be sent. Design smart racks for auto replenishment. Big data. We want to leverage big data. What benefits do we want to draw out of it? Derive value from existing data repositories, identify profitable and non-profitable customers, identify active or inactive customers and win back our inactive customers, identify customers who are at risk of churn and retaining them, Now, how do we do this? Consolidation of data from different lines of business like stores, hypermarts, bookworms, single view of customer, developing analytical applications for cross-selling, identify customer on the verge of churn, market basket analysis, identify loyal and profitable customers. Thank you. We are open to questions.
You got lots of initiatives, but if I were to tell you that you got time and money to do only 2, what would be those 2 initiatives? Because I didn't see any prioritization anywhere.
So first of all, the main priority for us will be, as per the case study, the compliance part, where we have to comply with the requirements of meeting 7-year retention policy, as well as doing 10% energy efficiency improvements in our data centers. So that is the first priority, to meet the compliance. And second priority will be, since we are targeting retail customers, so customer centricity will be my second priority, to develop analytical applications on top of the compliance data, which can be used to derive business benefits like cross-selling, upselling, doing market basket analysis, and various other things which can be derived out of the compliance data which I am collecting. So these are the 2 priorities for me.
So you mentioned, and I'm going to ask this, and probably the last time I'm going to ask a question on cloud, but I'm going to ask this anyways. You mentioned you'll move your point of sale system to cloud.
Yes.
Why point of sale? Why not others?
Yeah. So one of the things is, like point of sale, we have said that we'll move point of sales plus CRM plus the loyalty systems into the cloud. One is the regulatory requirement, where I have to present my data to the government, the entire customer transaction data to the government within 30 days, and I have to maintain it for 7 years. That is one of the reasons. If I'll move all my customer related data to cloud or a central repository, I'll be able to meet that compliance. Second reason is, like, I will be able to analyze this data. If all the customer related data is there at a single place, I will be able to better analyze this data for marketing. Third reason is, the core of a retail industry is the supply chain, which has to be efficient, because retail is a low margin, high volume business. So I will focus on the back-end systems to improve and focus on those things. And for the customer-centric application, there are standard application available. So as IT, I will focus more on my back-end operations improvement and use standard application for the front-end CRMs and point of sales.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.